What's really clear is how different people's experiences of Section 28 were. This was a horrible homophobic piece of legislation, and it created an atmosphere of silencing and shame, and that had a huge impact on people's experiences of school, of education, of work, and their own sense of identity and mental health. But what's also clear is that this Section 28 was resisted from the very beginning. So alongside that sort of horrible atmosphere of shame and repression, we also see LGBTQ plus people resisting Section 28, finding their community and challenging it.
One of the things that we really wanted to draw out in this project was a specifically Southwest history. I think there's this perception that the Southwest maybe doesn't have an LGBTQ plus history, that that's something recent and new, but actually one of the things that was really exciting in the project was to see a very deep, a very long LGBTQ plus history. So we found feminist bookshops that stocked lesbian publications and ran lesbian poetry nights in Plymouth. We found pubs and bars that were spaces for community. It was often, I have to say, an isolating place for LGBTQ plus people, and many of the oral history participants remembered leaving the Southwest and going to university elsewhere as being a kind of moment of liberation.
Typically this is a group that is underrepresented in our history. So what we've created here by doing these oral history sources is a new historical resource for the Southwest and also for the UK.
So one of the key aims with the project was to tell this story for younger LGBTQ plus people who maybe haven't heard of Section 28 before. And to be honest, I'm 31 and Section 28 wasn't something that I had heard of until very recently, and I was shocked when I learnt about it. But hearing about it made some things in my own childhood and my own experiences growing up gay in Belfast, where Section 28 didn't apply, but where many of similar kind of phenomena of silencing and shame, lack of responses to bullying, a lot of those things were really something that resonated with me.
Although this exhibition is only going to be at Positive Lights Projects until Thursday, the project continues. We're really looking for more people to come forward to share their stories.